What's up guys, it's Corsi from Gaming Legit, just bringing you some Halo Reach gameplay, but rather than walking you through strategy wise, I'm just going to take this time to talk about stuff relating to my channel, and stuff that's probably going to appease to a lot of my subscribers and fan base. The first thing I want to talk about is my PS3 friends, and I know I have a bunch of people that play on PS3, Bad Company 2, I know that back when those videos were posting, I had a bunch of people that were on the PSN net or the PlayStation Network that were like, oh, I wish you were on PSN because I'd love to send you my gamer tag so we could play together and stuff. And it's funny because like there's this like hidden war going on between PlayStation and Xbox, and pick your side. You know, there's these crazy fanatics that are so fixed on one of these consoles that they just talk mad shit against every. If you have an Xbox, that PlayStation guy is going to automatically hate you. He has no idea who you are. You don't even need to open your mouth. You're just gonna start talking shit, automatically assuming that you think that you're better than him or something like that. It's just crazy ego complex that's going on between these consoles. And the funny thing, I don't have a preference between the two consoles, like one better than the other one. Actually, I have one thing there. I mean, there's a reason why I have Xbox. It's for one because of the Halo franchise. I just love the Halo franchise. I like the Xbox controller a lot more than the PlayStation controller, but that's totally a preference thing. But the one thing that separates Xbox from PlayStation, and I've had both consoles for a long time. I ended up selling one for the other, and then going back, and then one time I had both of them at the same time. But now I'm just Xbox. The reason why I have Xbox now, well, for one, obviously I just mentioned because of Halo. The second is because of the amount of communication difference between on Xbox and PlayStation. There's absolutely no communication going on in PlayStation, and that actually the voice communication in PlayStation is usually really bad. The headphones that you get for PlayStation are always terrible, and because they don't come default with the systems normally, they have that Bluetooth thing. That Bluetooth tends to be just so bad too, back when I had a PlayStation. It just seems like the community in general is a lot more actively communicating on Xbox than on PlayStation, and so that's why Xbox, you know, to me is better for online gaming. And with little features like Xbox Chat that PSN doesn't have, just stuff like that. There's these little tiny features that make Xbox more appealing to me, and I can break those all down, but I don't want to waste your guys' time. But that being said, I don't like go, oh, Xbox is so much better than PlayStation, or PlayStation, you know, it's just a stupid argument, because the Wii's actually trump both of them, like, by a lot. Like, I can't give you actual statistics, but I think, like, I mean, I might be way off and blowing this out of proportion, but for some reason, this number's in my head, so I'm just going to go with it. They were comparing Halo 3 sales to like Modern Warfare 2 sales, like comparing the two games to see which one's the head, like which one's the main deal. And it was something like, or they were both around 6 million, like right next to about 6 million sales or something like that. And that's crazy for sales, right? And it's absolutely astounding. And so this whole video or whatever was talking about, you know, the sales between the two games and which one, you know, is better than the other one, just through like financial purposes, like through sales. But at the very end of the video, it talked about Wii Sports, which is like the worst game you'll ever see as far as graphic goes. I mean, it's just absolutely bad. Like, I would take N64 over it, like, any day. Like, the Wii Sports' graphics are just absolutely terrible. Like, the arms just kind of float in the middle of nowhere and stuff. But the funny thing is that game sold like 600 million copies. Like, in comparison to 6 million. I mean, it's not even freaking close. And everybody's so worried and fixed on this PlayStation for Xbox, while the Wii is secretly like letting this battle go on, and it's just completely dominating the console systems. And the funny, I think Nintendo DS, those little like Game Boy like things, actually has more sales than PS3 and Xbox. And that's just absolutely baffling to me. It just goes to show you. Anyways, it just kind of got a little bit out of control, off topic. The whole reason why I was bringing up the consoles is because originally I sold my Xbox for a game that was coming out called Killzone 2. The graphics in the game, absolutely amazing. Everything that was in that game, just awesome. I mean, I was so excited of the game. I was so excited for this game that I was assuming that this was going to be the #1 shooter, that there was nothing that was going to compete against this game. I mean, when a game's that good graphically and just mechanic-wise and how smooth it operates online, there's just going to be no competition for it, right? There's just going to be no game that Xbox is going to be able to produce that's going to compete against it. You know, outside from the fact that that game doesn't have theater and Forge and stuff like that people love about Halo. I sold my Xbox. I was sick of Halo 3's online. I was just getting super frustrated with it. And I was like, oh, this is what it's going to be. I bought the game. Just absolutely amazing graphics. Like, if you've never played PlayStation Killzone, you just don't understand. I mean, you just need to play the game. It'll blow your mind. It's just the prettiest thing you've ever seen. It's so crazy how good those graphics are. But they did something absolutely freaking retarded with the game and completely ruined the controls. The controls were so bad in that game. I mean, they were so bad to the point that you would hear a click of your joystick against the side of your controller, and then a quarter of a second later, you would see movement on your screen. There was such a massive control lag in that game. And the whole reason why I bring this up is because Killzone 3 is coming out, and they completely removed that controlling setup because everybody complained about it. And you have to do that, man. I mean, online games today, they're built to be competitive, and for kids to go online, or guys to go online, men like myself to go online, and compete against the best of the best. You know, that's what it breaks down to. We're guys, and that's what we like to do. But when you put like retarded controls on a game, that makes it so that if I'm trying to react to something, I can't because of some like controller setup that they decided was more realistic. That was the decision why they did that. It just completely ruined the game, and that's why that game just flopped. And you know, some people argue that that game didn't flop, but it flopped, man. You don't see any videos of Killzone 2 on YouTube. You don't. The best shooter games are going to be the top videos on YouTube, hands down. There's no arguing that. Whatever's the best to play online is going to be on YouTube, because the community overall understands and agrees that, you know, it's the funnest and best game to play online. That's going to be on the top of YouTube. I think when Killzone 3 comes out, that's going to be a game that's going to be top on YouTube. The difference being, the thing that might trump that is the fact that PlayStation versus Xbox, and a lot of people, it just seems like, that are on here are Xbox rather than PlayStation. But the whole reason why I'm bringing this up is because I am going to be getting a PlayStation for Killzone 3, because once they announced that they fixed the controls so that they're super smooth, and that as soon as you move your joystick, that you're reacting to it just like any other shooter that you're used to, like Call of Duty, Halo, all those type. The controls are back to that. Oh man, this game's just gonna be off the wall. I cannot wait. I'm gonna get a PlayStation just for that. I mean, that's how crazy I am. And then my wife's just gonna absolutely love me because she's obsessed with Little Big Planet. Like, she absolutely loves that game. So that's for my PlayStation fans, and that's probably going to excite the hell out of you. One thing that's absolutely crazy about the Killzone 3 beta, though, is that it's limited to only 5,000 people, and you have to buy into some special Sony thing to even be able to get access to it, and it's a subscription, so it's not like a game or something you have to monthly pay for. What a crock. That's just dumb. And PlayStation keeps on screwing up by doing stupid stuff like that. Anyways, I'm Corsi from Gaming Legit. I hope that excites some of you PlayStation fans. I had something else I want to talk about relating to Bad Company videos coming up, but I guess that will come up in the next video. God bless. I love you guys, and I'll see you in upcoming Gaming Legit videos.